Well, here we are everybody, it is the last day of the dig, and yes, I'm still up here somewhere near Cheltenham digging something to do with the horse fraternity. So it's just spin you around. There we are. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day and I am completely surrounded by fog. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go back to where we were yesterday. So this is the west end of the dig. You can see the foundations. We saw this yesterday, nothing else has been touched on this. It is all just like mildly cleaned up, made to look presentable, ready for its sketching and measuring and stuff. Some finds that we've got floor tiles in there, wall plaster, glass something, oh, looks like a handle off or something. And there's a neck off a bottle. Yeah, wall plaster, floor tiles. Got some what appears to be some zinc flashing of some sort for the roof. Roofing slate, wall plaster, floor tiles again. I think there's a bit of clay pipe in there I found somewhere. Oh, here it is. The wind's playing havoc. A bit of clay pipe there. There's been a few bits of clay pipe. And some of this like plaster stuff here, sort of decorative plaster work. Let's put that in there, and here's all the nails for holding the roof tiles on. So that's that bit really. It's just basically demolition rubble. There's all the soil out of the piece over there, we just looked at that one. And then there's all the rubble. And then there's about 3.5–4 ton, maybe even 5 ton of rubble and soil and sand that we dug out. So this one got attached yesterday, and this is meant to be where the opening for the building is. You can see the wall continuing on under that pile of rubble there. Some people seem to think it's a floor surface, and I can't honestly see it myself, because otherwise why would the wall carry on under that? It's the rubble. So, and it carries on over there. So this is what I was digging away at yesterday afternoon, sorry. So the wall carries on here, and now we've got this bit going off up under this pile of rubble. So we wasn't expecting that. So obviously the building is split up into 2 or 3 larger rooms. So that's all coming out today, so we can get down to that and see where that's going. And then yesterday morning expanded a bit more on this end one. You seem to remember maybe that on the last video there's a big pile of garbage here with all bits of rock on the top of it. So I ended up digging out all this soil and then cutting out all this and getting down to here. Now we can see that the wall comes along here and then goes left and off under there. But we've got this peculiar hole thing, and it isn't just a hole, it's just something that's been purposely made, because you can see the layer of mortared, well, in all honesty it's like mortar rubble. It's very strange. We've been digging down to the bottom, it's just like soft stuff down there. It could be part of some kind of toilet system. It could even be a hole where a flagpole went, who knows. And you'll probably say to yourself, why not really have a flagpole? Ha ha ha. Well, there we are. Can't actually tell you that bit. So today we'll just finish tidying this off, cutting the rest of that out up there so we could see the rest of these foundations here, and then that will be ready for sketching, photographing and measuring. Well, I think today is probably, yes, in case you're wondering, there's more soil, more topsoil, more rubble. So we've got more to add to it, so we've got all this to come out. And again, you can see the stratospheric layers, and this one's going to be really bad because all that yellow stuff there underneath the black, that's all rubble. So all that has to be pretty much taken apart. It mattock it to loosen it up, and then go through it by hand, separate the big rock from the small rock and the soil, and put it all into separate buckets and then set it out. And that, because otherwise you'll miss finds. Otherwise, if you just hack away at it and shovel it, you're going to be at a loss. So yeah, quite interesting. Someone's given that a knock by the look of it. That was quite a nice circle yesterday. this was sitting in here. Look at that, someone's given that a clump. What idiot done that? So that was a nice semicircle yesterday. Maybe like there was a pillar sitting in there or something like that. Maybe a door jamb or something like that. The one over this side looks like it's been completely dismembered. And that's where we're up to, really. So if I get a chance at the end of the day to show you the last moments of the excavation, I will. But failing that, thanks for viewing, and catch you all next time. Oh, there you are. Take it easy, y'all.